It's okay, it will in the future. But most things run on VMware. I see a lot of mainframe guys coming to me today, they say, when will VMware support this? They know more about virtualization than anybody else, and they're asking for support from VMware. The reason they're asking is because they're looking at VMware and kind of going, oh yeah, this young company, it's doing good things with virtualization. It has more functionality today than my mainframe. Maybe I should move off mainframe and into VMware. It's a crazy idea, but this is what companies are doing today. They're moving away from mainframe. Anyway, this is the block. This is your big step. It exists. It's a coalition of 3 companies put together. I'm not going to go through all the slides here. What I want to show you is this. We have it in Cork, in the EMC plant in Cork. So our customers come to visit the briefing centre. We can actually show them. We can talk about the block, but it's real. It exists. This isn't an idea that we've put together. This is a product that we are selling today. You can see it's kind of big. Yeah, it's a big thing. Also, the white lights at the front, they don't come as standard. You have to put the white lights on yourself. Okay. We wanted to make it look more like a cloud, so we put white lights in the front. From a distance, if you kind of close your eyes, it looks a bit like a cloud. Why is it cloudy? Because customers who buy it can go from zero infrastructure to a fully tested, fully functioning infrastructure in a very short space of time. We're talking about a few weeks. It can be done. Okay? The second thing that makes this cloudy is customers can now deliver new services much more efficiently and much more quickly. You want 200 servers for a new service? You want to put an Exchange environment in? Clock up 50 servers, put Exchange on them, away you go, no problem. This is the world that we live in. So, that's the VCE part. Now, all of our customers find that this is an interesting conversation. It's a new idea. We're the only company today that can do this. Other companies are saying, yeah. But other companies are saying, yeah, look, if you put somebody else here and somebody else here, we can do the same thing. They can support. They work together. That's fine. We've no problem with that. We can do the same thing as well. What we're saying is that we have one product with one level of management and one number for support. Pre-tested, pre-built. It's not a support statement. It's a product. So that's the big step. If you want to make that big step, that's one way of doing it. Does it make sense? Okay, I think it's worth checking again. Is it crazy talk? It's a big product. There's no doubt about this. But customers find it interesting that this could be a future. If you don't want to buy one big block, you want to do it step by step. We can do that as well. We come back to automation, keeping it simple, make it very, very simple, helping reduce costs. So automation and standards will help us reduce costs both on acquisition and management. Okay. I'm not going to go into every technology that EMC has here. I just want to mention maybe 2, maybe 3 technologies. Something like 10 minutes left, so it'll be pretty quick. Okay. But don't worry, the questions in the exam at the end are not too hard. So, let's talk about the efficiency. Have you heard of flash drives? So iPod Nanos, basically. Yeah? It's the same thing. It's chips, integrated circuits. There's no moving parts. It's very light. It consumes much less power. The performance is huge. The performance is amazing. It's something like 30 times faster than the fastest spinning disk. So the fastest spinning disk at the moment is like a fiber channel disk. This is 30 times faster. It consumes less power. It weighs less. It has much higher reliability. It's amazing. It is a little bit more expensive. We won't worry about it. Okay? When we introduced these, we were the first company to introduce these last year. When we introduced them, they were 30 times the performance and also 30 times the price. Okay, so which is a lot.
Fiber channel drives are expensive. These things were 30 times more expensive. Today, that price has come down dramatically. They are still more expensive, there's no question, but they're a lot more affordable. Can I just ask a general question? If you have a storage array that's full of flash drives, it is faster than a storage array full of fiber channel drives, yes? Full of flash drives, it's faster than fiber channel. Am I correct? If it's the same storage array and you're just swapping fiber channel for flash drives.
Because the communication network will become the bottleneck.
Yes, it will. The flash drive is very, very quick, but the system has to be able to handle it. Otherwise, you get a bottleneck. Correct. But if you just have a system that has flash drives or fiber channel, the flash drive system has the possibility of running much, much faster. Let's say if we can eliminate the bottleneck, it will run faster, but it's more expensive. So we have to do a little bit of juggling. Okay, everybody has an application. It might look even on my laptop. There's about 5 presentations here that I use. The other 600 are they're like archive information. They're there if I need them, but I don't access them very regularly. In your email box, in your Gmail, you have the emails that you're using right now, and then you have all of the other ones. Every application has the same profile. About 10% of the data is valuable, the other 90% is not valuable. So, let's have a look at the data that you have. Some of it is not being used. It's a perfect candidate for a SATA drive. Take this old data and put it onto a slow but very efficient technology. Let's find the data that is active and let's put that onto flash drives. This is the basic idea of storage tiering. This isn't an EMC thing. This is just industry standard stuff. Identify the data that is hot, put it onto flash drives. Identify the data that is cold and put it onto SATA. You get higher performance and a lower cost. If you do it correctly, you're looking at 30 or 40% better performance, less power, more efficient use of electricity, less cooling. It's a smaller system, and it costs less to acquire. This is a no-brainer. You know, it's a smaller system that costs less to run, it costs less to buy, and it gives you better performance. This is brilliant. But you have to do the work yourself. You have to identify the data that is hot and identify the data that is cold. And sometimes that exercise can cost more than the money you will save. I find it fascinating that on this side it is red and on this side it is green. I've never done this trick before. That's brilliant. Anyway, but you get the idea. Some of our competitors are saying, look, it's a good idea, but it's too complicated. All you need is just one big storage array and it does everything. Because all this cool stuff, it's too complicated. They say, if you have enough of everything, you can get whatever performance you want. It's like going back to the Ferrari. If I want 500 horsepower, you get it with 500 horses. That's how you do it. Our competitors are saying, yeah, but if you had 50,000 chickens tied together, it'll add up to 500 horsepower. It's like, no, that just doesn't work. Like, if you want 500 horsepower, get 500 horses. What I'm saying here is that the problem of tiering is the management. The technology is wonderful, it's fine, it exists, it's out there. I can move data up and down. The problem is managing it. So, this year we have introduced a concept called FAST, fully automatic storage tiering. It basically eliminates the problem of management. You do not move data up and down anymore. The system does it automatically. So, when you access your email, the emails from today could be on a flash drive. The emails from yesterday could be on a SATA drive. But the thing is, it's of no importance to you.